Sunshine and showers in the north today. Much needed blue skies return in the south. The outlook turns colder for all of us. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain. Western Canada. You may remember in the summer they had a huge heat wave, record temperatures. It caused wildfires that scorched the town. In the last few days, they've had record rain. We can get in and out. People have lost their lives from these landslides, and there are more of these wet weather conditions to come. So that is certainly something that people are going to be looking at, a huge rescue and recovery operation with some fatalities as well. That's something I'm sure we'll see in the news as we head through the next few days. But weather-wise for us, you'll be hearing in the news that there are some big changes. It is set to turn much, much colder. We've had mild air with us lately, and we stick with the mild for today yet again. It is cloudy, mild, wet and windy in the north, but it's dry with sunny spells further south. So first thing this morning, we have still a lot of cloud greeting us this morning, and the cloud acts like a blanket, keeping in that warmth. So temperatures this morning starting between 5 and 10 degrees, but the last few mornings it has stayed grey and dull, but not today. Finally, sunny spells through most of the UK, particularly for England and Wales, some much needed sunshine. Scotland and Northern Ireland, some blustery showers moving in, particularly for northwestern areas. And then the outlook as we head through the next few days is for winds still to be northwesterly, keeping it mild, but a big change turning much colder with a return of frost and even snow on Sunday around here. Thank you, sir. There are big changes coming with our weather as we head through the next few days. It's been cloudy, it's been mild, air's been making its way from the mid-Atlantic, but into the weekend, this weather front, a cold front, slips its way southwards. Cold air floods the UK. We see the return of nighttime frost and temperatures tumble for all of us. But for today, it is wet and windy in the north, dry with finally some sunny spells returning in the south after what's been a cloudy few days. First thing this morning, though, there's still a lot of cloud around, and we keep those cloudy skies. Temperatures have held up between around about 5 and 10 degrees first thing this morning. A few places with clear spells have seen temperatures fall close to freezing. But as we head through the morning, sunny spells start to develop. Much needed sunshine after the grey few days we've had. Scotland and Northern Ireland seeing scattered showers moving in. Cold enough perhaps for a sprinkling of snow over the highest of ground. And temperature-wise, we are still above where we should be for the time of year. 9-10 degrees in the north, 12 or 13 degrees in the south with that much needed sunshine. And as I pointed out, clear skies by day, clear skies by night, which is perfect conditions for a chance of seeing a meteor shower overnight tonight. So let's take a look at how things are looking as we head through the next 7 days. Finally, a walk across the studio. Now, for Scotland, Northern Ireland and northern areas of England, here's our average temperature line. It remains mild as we head through the next few days, but a noticeable drop in our temperature. It turns much colder from Sunday onwards. Looking at our percentage chance of rainfall, well, with the mild comes the wet as well. So we have cloudy skies, outbreaks of rain, heaviest through northwestern areas. Friday into Saturday, some very stormy weather set to move in. Before that change on Sunday, when not only turns colder, it also becomes drier and sunnier. Fortunes further south for England and Wales, away from the north of England for the next 7 days. Again, this is our trend. So temperature-wise, they're around about or above average with our temperatures. But again, this big drop in our temperatures. Quite a few degrees below average, I think, because it's been so mild, it actually will feel very cold. And then percentage chance of rainfall, it's relatively low for the next few days. The odd spot of rain in the air, but staying dry with the cold into next week. Morning to you. After a cloudy few days, finally the return of some much-needed sunshine as we head through the day today. Wet and windy for northern areas with some blustery showers, but further south looking largely dry. And after a cloudy, mild start for most of us this morning, the cloud will lift and break. And for much of England and Wales, a lot of dry weather to be had today. Plenty more sunshine than we've seen over the last few. The winds northwesterly, feeding a few showers through northwest England, the Midlands. Peppering of showers for Scotland and Northern Ireland, most frequent for northwestern areas of Scotland, where we'll have some gusty winds. Temperatures, they remain above average. Good morning to you. After a cloudy few days of weather, finally, the return of some much-needed sunshine. Sunny spells for most of England and Wales, but blustery showers for northern areas of Scotland. This is how it looks first thing this morning, and actually still some cloud greeting us, which means it's a relatively mild start to the day. But that cloud quickly lifts and breaks, unlike the last few days where it stayed grey. We have some blustery showers for Scotland, particularly for western areas. Brighter skies further east. Temperatures today 9 to 12 degrees. That is higher than it is for the time of year. And tonight, look out for a meteor shower with those clear skies.
Had that experience, a similar experience, was helped out by Dr. Hillary. You were going into labour, that it was even possible that you might be having the baby at that moment.
No, none. I remember coming into work, and thank goodness, my advice would be everyone should have a Dr. Hillary on have a full-term baby. So, you know, I just got told it was bad bladder control, which can happen in pregnancy, but it wasn't. And, you know, Dr. Hillary taught me through that. And actually...
Sure. At what point?
We thought it would be 2 years. So at 2 years, you have this big review and you go through everything, and they have a corrected age. So Charlotte was 3 months early after she was born, but she was technically 0. And I remember going to this meeting at 2 years, and developmentally they were happy with her, and, you know, health-wise they were happy with her. And we just left the meeting and take her to supermarkets for 2 years. She didn't go on a plane. I never went on a play date. We didn't go to soft play. We didn't go to any antenatal classes because she was just so sick and vulnerable. And we essentially kind of lived lockdown. The lockdown life that everyone's living now, we live for 2 years. And but she's amazing now, and she started school early.
And Dr. Hillary, you have family.
I came into work, I just thought I had tummy cramps, and if people had that, they could go to doctors early and they can have a stitch and they can get that to go to a much longer term.
At what point, Laura, do you...
So we always took that 3 months off. So she came home 3 months.
Doctor, you also have experience...
How old are they now?
Oh, you keep worrying, because they're so vulnerable to infection, to hyper...
And Sarah and Chris, Callum is still an emotional subject, isn't it? I can imagine. Thank you so much. It means so much to those watching.
It's there. You can sit there and you can actually... it's a long time, and the nurses...
Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. The weather today is still mild and cloudy, but skies will brighten. Some much-needed sunshine as we head through the day today. Actually, not too much wet weather around. We have some scattered showers for western Scotland. They'll feed into northwestern areas of England, perhaps a few into the Midlands, and some blustery winds with those showers for the west of Scotland. But elsewhere, it is largely dry. If it's cloudy where you are this morning, chances are it will brighten up by this afternoon, 9 to 13 degrees. But overnight tonight, skies are clear, which means there's a good chance of seeing a meteor shower. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. After a cloudy, mild few days of weather, finally the return of some much-needed sunshine and blue skies. Weather-wise, though, we've got still some windy conditions and some showers through northwestern areas, but a lot drier and a lot brighter than it's been over the last few days. Cloud initially, so still relatively mild to start the day. Some low cloud and fog will soon clear, and then much of England, some decent spells of sunshine, a few showers in the northwest. Northern Ireland, sunny spells, a threat of some showers in the west. Frequent showers for western areas of Scotland, but with the sunny spells, temperatures across the board above average.